Hey, Andrew Twelftree here, and what I'm going to do in this short video is actually run through what packages are available in Stage 12 and give you some idea on how to buy a package and what's available and how many shares you'll get gifted as a participant in that educational package. So what you do is you log in. Obviously you've clicked the cooperation button and started the verification process as per our previous video. And what you then do is you click deposits, and once you've done so, you scroll down below and you'll see a number of packages that are available. Now, we can start for as little as $10. Now, for $10 you get 50 shares, which is 5 shares per dollar spent. Now, $10 per month, obviously, if you go down and pay for 10 up front or $100 up front, you actually get 3,000 shares. So it goes from 5 shares per dollar spent up to 30 shares per dollar spent by committing to paying a little bit more. So most people come in at the $25 per month, but they generally pay for 10 months up front because you need to have spent $200 to get to the next qualifying level. At that point, you get 8,500 shares, which is about 35 shares per dollar spent. And obviously, as you go up the line, there are different packages available. If we take a look at an image I've created which summarises all the different packages, you can see here a one-time $10 per month and you pay 1 month at a time, you get 500 shares. In other words, you get 5 shares per dollar spent. But look at this, if you pay all 10 payments or you pay a one-time 100 where you pay the 10 months all up front, you get 3,000 shares. So that's a total of 30 shares per dollar spent. Now you can see most people come in at the $250 level, which is $25 a month for 10 months, but they pay all 10 months up front. So it's $250 one time. That gets you 8,500 shares, which is 34 shares per dollar spent. Now, obviously, there are higher packages. There's 50 per month. You pay it all up front and get 40 shares per month. And obviously, the more you pay, the more shares you get per dollar spent. Or shares, by shares, I mean pre-IPO equity shares, okay? In Eurasian Rail SkyWay Holdings Limited. There are some other options, okay? You can go through and look at all the different packages available there. But you can also go to the Master Profi course, which is a 3-day financial education event, which I highly recommend. With that, you can buy the package for $1,300, and there's a 5 payment option, okay, where you get 5 payments of $260, which totals $1,300. For that, if you pay it up front, you get 40,000 shares of SkyWay. If you pay it in instalments, you'll end up with 35,000 shares in SkyWays. That is a highly recommended course to be part of. Now, they are run all over the world. Here in the Philippines, obviously, once we get enough participants, we will run them here as well. So, there are other ways of doing it. You can go for express qualifications. Okay, if we click on that, you've obviously got the express consultant, where if you're anywhere near serious player and you've got $4,000, you'll get 240,000 shares of SkyWays, plus you'll get the Master Profi training included. And you get a consultant rank where you earn down to infinity from day one. Now, for the really serious players, you can actually go for the Express Manager, which is $20,000. For that, you get 1.34 million equity shares. Now, that amount of shares alone will set you up and your family up for life. Plus, you get the Manager rank, where you earn down to infinity at a higher rate than you do as at consultant, and you get the ability to initiate projects, okay? And I believe you get the Master Profi course with that as well, although it's not listed there. So let's have a look at how you actually get money into your wallet and go from there. So let's just do, for example, the $10 per month one. Okay, you click register and then come down to the $10 one and register. You'll see that it'll come up with the total amount, $10, and you'll see that there's 0 in your account. If your account's had insufficient funds to purchase, then you'll need to click here, press here. So you click there and it'll take you, once you scroll down, to the payment page where you can enter $10 or $11 or $1,000 or whatever you want into this page here, the Add Funds page. Now another way to get to that is to click Wallet, and then on the left-hand menu you can see Add Funds over here. And you can enter the amount you want. Now you've got many different options, but the two options that I would suggest are cryptocurrency or a bank card or a Visa. So if you click on cryptocurrency, you can see that you've got the Bitcoin option there. So if you then click Bitcoin, you'll come up with this grey screen and a little spinning, and then the Bitcoin will be highlighted as blue. Then you come down and click Add Funds. Okay, once you scroll down, it'll say you need to make the payment. So click here. So for payment, it'll open up in a new window. It'll take you off here, and what we're after is the payment where you get the payment hash and the Bitcoin amount. Okay, here it is. So $25, you obviously pay that amount of Bitcoin, exactly, copy and paste, to this address here, and then click I have paid. And what will come up is just a little waiting screen, and after you've got 2 to 3 confirmations, which comes through fairly quickly, you come back, refresh your page, and then the money will be in your wallet. You can then obviously use that money to pay for the amount. Now, when you're doing cryptocurrency, I suggest adding $1 or $2 or $3, depending on the amount that you're spending. So if you wanted $25, I would put 26, because sometimes during the conversion you lose a few cents or you gain a few cents. It could go either way. But that way then you've got enough in there. So once you've got enough in your wallet, then you come back. In fact, what we'll do is we'll go back to Add Funds and we'll show you the credit card payment. All right, so you come down here, you can put $25. Now you can put any amount you want. Come down to bank cards, Visa, click that, and then obviously click the Visa line. You get the little grey box and then it stays highlighted. Obviously there's a 2.5% commission there, and you'll lose a little bit going from rubles. So Bitcoin is obviously the more efficient for fees, but Visa is instant. So if you're going for the smaller amounts, obviously I would be going for the Visa because it's instant. If you click Add Funds, then on the next page you scroll down and then go to Pay. What will come up is a payment window. Now you'll see this here, you're putting a payment, and don't freak out, it is in rubles, okay? All you need to do is make sure that your name, email address and phone number is correct. Click I agree. Wait for a couple of seconds until the next button goes red, then click next. Then what comes up is a little pop-up window that, like you say, all you do is you click on bank card, and then you enter your name, your number, your credit card number, your expiry date and the CVV, and obviously the card hold name, and then click pay. Now, some banks may need to give them a call because it is an international transaction. Most banks let it through, most of the major ones let it through. So as soon as you click pay, it'll come up with payment received, a confirmation. Then all you do is you come back to your main page and then you click wallet, so it refreshes the page and the funds will end up in there. Then all you need to do is go back to the package that you were going to buy. Okay, you click register, and then you'll see the total amount there, and you'll have enough in your investment account. There'll be $10 there, and then all you click is buy. Until you've done that, and then once you click buy, there'll be another little window that says to pay. So once you do that, the shares will automatically show up in your portfolio. Okay, now if you're paying a monthly payment, you'll get pro rata for the amount of shares you pay. So if you're doing $25 a month for 10 months, all right, you get a total of 8,500 shares. So every $25 that you pay, you'll get 850 shares. Times 10 gives you 8,500. Okay, so that's how it's done, guys. Very simple. And then all you'll need to do at some point is go back and upload your documents, which we showed you how to do last time. But let's have a quick look at the list, as I call it. Now, the most value for money you get at the moment is, for the real sort of dollars, you'll get in your Master Profit, you get 60 shares. The Express Consultant, the $4,000 pack, you get 60 shares per dollar spent. That's right up there, guys. The $4,000 for 240,000 shares. Now that will set you up for a long time. All right. Obviously, the Master Profit course, you get around the 30 shares per dollar spent. And if you're spending $2,500 to $5,000, you get somewhere between 50 to 60 shares per dollar spent. But if you're looking at spending that sort of money, I would absolutely go for the Express Consultant pack because it gives you options. It gives you the Master Profit course as well as the qualification of consultant. So you will never miss any payments in depth. So that's all we've got time for today. Jump in, get a package, lock in some of these pipes, the pre-IPO equity shares, and let's go out and share SkyWay with the world because it's going to change some lives. Okay, so for now, Andrew out. Bye-bye.